Hi, Chantel, and in this video we're going to talk about adding comments to an issue in Jira. So we're going to navigate to our test project, and we're going to navigate to a particular issue. So we are on our active sprint board, and I'm going to take a look at this story right here, PO that's in PO review, and I'm going to play the part of the PO, and I'm not satisfied with this story. I'm not going to accept the story. I'm going to actually reject it. But I want to make sure that I add a comment to the story as to why I'm rejecting it. And it's really, really easy to do. There are several different ways that you can do it. They all do the exact same thing, just in just slightly different. But they all do the exact same thing. So if I just click on the issue, it opens up this dialog window. You can see right here that I can add a comment straight in here. And I'm just going to say I'm failing this story for some strange reason. And again, since this is a test story, that would be perfectly acceptable. But if this was a real story, I would expect a better explanation from the product owner. So I can go ahead and hit save. I have now saved that comment. It also gives some information around it. You can see the icon. The icon is one of the indicators that who added it. It also says the person's name. It also says how long ago it was added, and it gives us what was added. It also gives us the ability to edit or delete it, but only if you have permission to do that. So depending upon how your Jira instance is configured, you may not have the ability to edit or delete a comment once it's been put in. All right, so that's one way that we can add a comment to an issue. Another way that we can do it is, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to open up the story a little further here. And you can see that we see the client window again when we've opened it up in the full view. So we can go ahead and do it again. Still failing the story. Go ahead and save it, and there's our second comment. Look at it in the old view. This is actually how it looks. Down here in the activity section, we've got several options. One is all the activity that's happened. So every time the story was touched, it records that. But in particular, we're talking about our comments right now. So it adds all of our comments right here. One of the ways that this is commonly used is when something is being tested, how it's being tested can oftentimes be put into the comments. If it fails testing, or if it fails some sort of other review, be it PO review or peer review or something like that, the reason why it failed can be put in here. So that when the person goes back to correct the story, they know why. So that's how we add a comment to a story. Very, very useful tool. Highly encourage you to use it. Anything that is relevant to the story that you want recorded, this is a great place to do it. We don't have to add it to the description. Really, the description, once it's put in place, should actually never change, because if we change the description, it can be seen as a scope change to the story. All right, so if there's reasons why it failed, we want to put those in the comments. If we want to just have some chats back and forth between team members, we can do that in the comments. Maybe a test scenario or a test procedure can be put into the comments. Whatever you want to add there, it's a great place to do it. All right, so that is entering a comment in Jira. Thank you very much. Look forward to talking to you again.